Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've all had those days when we're feeling under the weather and just don't know what to eat. You know, those days when you're feeling like you've been run over by a bus, your stomach's doing flips, and you can barely keep down a glass of water. It's a bloody nightmare. Well, today, I'm here to help you out with 10 of the best foods you can eat when you're feeling sick. These aren't your average, bland, sick person foods, no. These are dishes with a bit of oomph, packed with nutrients that will actually help you get back on your feet. So, put down the takeaway menus, step away from the freezer meals, and let's get cooking. We're going to show you how to nourish your body back to health, one delicious bite at a time. First up, we've got the classic chicken soup. And let me tell you, it's a classic for a reason. This isn't some old wives' tale, it's a bloody lifesaver. That warm, savory broth, it's like a warm hug for your insides, soothing your throat and keeping you hydrated. And don't even get me started on the vegetables. We're not talking about some sad, overcooked mush here. We're talking vibrant carrots, celery, maybe even some peas for good measure, packed with vitamins and minerals to give your immune system a much-needed boost. And of course, we can't forget the star of the show, the chicken. Now, I'm not talking about some dry, overcooked chicken breast. We're talking tender, juicy pieces of chicken that will melt in your mouth and provide you with the protein you need to power through. Listen, I've seen grown men cry tears of joy over a good bowl of chicken soup. It's the ultimate comfort food, and for good reason. It's simple, it's delicious, and it actually works. So next time you're feeling rough, ditch the pills and reach for a pot. This is one recipe you'll want to keep in your back pocket. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. Next up, we're bringing in the big guns. Ginger. This little root is a powerhouse when it comes to fighting nausea. You feeling queasy? Ginger's got your back. Whether you're sipping on a soothing cup of ginger tea or bravely chewing on a piece of raw ginger, this stuff is like a magic eraser for upset stomachs. It calms things down, settles the storm brewing in your gut, and helps get your digestion back on track. And the best part? It's versatile. You can grate it into stir-fries, add it to smoothies, or even candy it for a spicy sweet treat. But let's be real. When you're feeling green around the gills, sometimes the last thing you want is a complicated recipe. That's when ginger tea comes to the rescue. Just steep a few slices of fresh ginger in hot water, add a squeeze of lemon for extra zing, and you've got yourself a soothing elixir that will have you feeling right as rain in no time. So don't let nausea ruin your day. Fight back with the power of ginger. Trust me, your stomach will thank you for it. Let's talk bananas, shall we? These bad boys are more than just a breakfast staple, they're a secret weapon in the fight against feeling rubbish. First off, they're easy to digest. And when you're feeling like death warmed over, the last thing you want is something that's going to sit in your stomach like a lead balloon. Bananas slide right down, providing much-needed energy without weighing you down. Second, they're packed with potassium. And why is potassium so important? Well, when you're under the weather, especially if you've been battling the porcelain throne, your electrolyte levels can take a nosedive. Potassium helps replenish those electrolytes, getting you back in fighting shape. And the best part? They're bloody delicious. Whether you prefer them straight up, sliced on toast, or blended into a smoothie, bananas are a versatile and tasty way to give your body the nutrients it needs to bounce back. So next time you're feeling a bit worse for wear, reach for a banana. It's the natural pick-me-up that will have you feeling like yourself again in no time. Chapter 4: Oatmeal, the soothing superhero of breakfast. Oatmeal, my friends, is the breakfast of champions. And by champions, I mean people who are feeling like they got dragged through a hedge backwards. This humble grain is a powerhouse of goodness, packed with fiber to keep things moving and grooving in your digestive system. And let's be honest, when you're feeling under the weather, the last thing you need is a digestive system that's gone on strike. But oatmeal isn't just good for your gut, it's also incredibly soothing. That warm, comforting bowl of oats is like a warm hug for your insides, especially if you're battling a sore throat. And the best part? It's a blank canvas for flavor. You can keep it simple with a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon, or go all out with fresh fruit, nuts, and seeds. So ditch the sugary cereal and reach for the oatmeal. It's the breakfast of champions, and trust me, you'll feel like a champion after eating it. Chapter 5. Honey, nature's liquid gold. Honey, my friends, is liquid gold, and I'm not just talking about its taste, although it is bloody delicious. This natural sweetener is a powerhouse of goodness, packed with antioxidants and antibacterial properties. And when you're feeling under the weather, especially if you've got a sore throat or a cough that just won't quit, honey is your new best friend. You see, honey has this magical ability to coat and soothe the throat, providing instant relief from that scratchy, irritated feeling. It's like a warm blanket for your tonsils. And the best part? It's incredibly versatile. Stir it into tea, drizzle it over yogurt, or if you're feeling really rough, just grab a spoon and go straight for the jar. So ditch the cough drops and reach for the honey. It's nature's remedy for a sore throat, and trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it too. Chapter 6. Toast and Crackers, the underdogs of the sick day menu. Now I know what you're thinking. Toast and crackers? That's boring. But listen up, because when it comes to battling nausea, these bland and humble foods are the unsung heroes of the sick day menu. You see, when your stomach is doing flips and everything seems revolting, the last thing you need is something heavy or greasy. That's where toast and crackers come in. They're easy to digest, gentle on the stomach, and won't send you running for the bathroom. Think of them as the culinary equivalent of a warm bath. Simple, comforting, and won't make anything worse. Plus, they're blank canvases for flavor. Okay, maybe not as exciting as a blank canvas, but you can top them with things like a smear of peanut butter for protein, a sliced banana for potassium, or even just a sprinkle of salt for flavor. So, next time nausea strikes, don't underestimate the power of these simple staples. They might not be fancy, but they're effective, and sometimes that's all that matters. Chapter 7. Let's talk yogurt, shall we? And no, I'm not talking about those sugary, fruit-at-the-bottom concoctions. I'm talking about plain, unsweetened yogurt, the real deal, the probiotic powerhouse that will have your gut singing your praises. You see, our guts are teeming with bacteria, both good and bad. And when we're feeling under the weather, especially if we've been hitting the antibiotics, the bad bacteria can sometimes get a bit out of hand. That's where yogurt comes in. It's packed with probiotics, those friendly bacteria that help restore balance to our gut flora and keep everything running smoothly. And a happy gut, my friends, is a happy you. So ditch the sugary yogurt and reach for the plain stuff. You can always add your own fruit for sweetness or a drizzle of honey for a touch of indulgence. Trust me, your gut will thank you for it. Chapter 8. Applesauce, my friends, is the unsung hero of the brat diet. And no, I'm not talking about those sugary, cinnamon-laden concoctions. I'm talking about plain, unsweetened applesauce, the real deal, the gentle giant of the digestive world. You see, when you're battling an upset stomach, the last thing you need is something heavy or greasy that's going to send your digestive system into a tailspin. That's where the brat diet comes in. Bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. These simple, bland foods are easy to digest and won't irritate your already unhappy stomach. And applesauce? Well, it's the MVP of the brat diet. It's gentle, it's soothing, and it's packed with pectin, a type of fiber that can actually help firm up your stools. So next time your stomach is doing the tango, reach for a bowl of applesauce. It's the natural remedy that will have you feeling back to your old self in no time. Chapter 9. Now, let's talk about the soothing power of herbal tea. And no, I'm not talking about those dusty old tea bags your grandma used to have. I'm talking about fresh, flavorful herbal teas that will tantalize your taste buds while calming your stomach and soothing your soul. Think peppermint tea for nausea, chamomile tea for anxiety, or ginger tea for, well, everything. These herbal infusions are like a warm hug in a mug, perfect for those days when you're feeling less than your best. And the best part, they're incredibly easy to make. Just steep your chosen herbs in hot water for a few minutes, strain, and enjoy. You can even add a squeeze of lemon or a drizzle of honey for an extra touch of flavor. So ditch the sugary drinks and reach for a cup of herbal tea. It's the perfect way to hydrate, soothe, and nourish your body from the inside out. Chapter 10. Last but not least, let's talk about the humble sweet potato. This vibrant orange root vegetable is more than just a side dish. It's a nutritional powerhouse packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that will have your immune system singing your praises. We're talking about a good dose of vitamin A, which is essential for healthy vision and immune function. And let's not forget about vitamin C, the antioxidant superstar that helps protect our cells from damage. But here's the best part. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. You can roast them, mash them, bake them, even spiralize them into noodles. The possibilities are endless. So ditch the boring old white potatoes and reach for their vibrant orange cousins. Your taste buds and your immune system will thank you for it. So there you go, 10 of the best foods to eat when you're feeling sick. Remember, these are just a few ideas to get you started. Listen to your body and eat what feels right for you. And most importantly, don't beat yourself up if you can't stomach a gourmet meal when you're feeling rough. Sometimes the best thing you can do is rest up and let your body do its thing. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wellness tips. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. Don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe.